Welcome to This Month in Chambers. I'm Mayor Jack Young, and I'm here to take you through a little of what we did this month. Our first proclamation this month was recognizing Tennessee Ernie Ford Day, starting in 2019. Our second proclamation is for an ongoing problem that we have in our community that needs to be discussed, and that is opioid awareness and the impact it's having on our community. As we do that, it's always important that we identify the problem and then work from there to find the solutions. We also had a proclamation recognizing a citizenship award for the Mountain Trail Riders Association. They were instrumental in helping rescue a missing 15-year-old several months ago in a very cold winter night in December. We thank them for their efforts and for their contribution to help out this young man. Our last recognition was the Bristol First Award, and that was recognizing Clay Potter, police officer, for his outstanding work and his service to our community. At the start of this month's meeting, we included several public hearings. Most had to do with zoning or property alleyway abandonment. During first readings, we had an opportunity to discuss and vote regarding an abandonment of Meadow Alley, which is an alleyway on the new Teneva project, which will be a hotel project near West State Street, just behind our Bristol Chamber of Commerce. This abandonment will allow for parking in that specific vicinity. On second reading, we had a separate alleyway abandonment for a property in the Anderson Elementary vicinity. We also had a small clerical correction to the General Business District B3 zoning change, which simply added a chart to properly identify densities. And then third, we had opportunity to consider on final reading the rezoning of certain properties along the Vance Tank Road and Raytheon Road areas. One resolution this month included a recognition and request for a commemorative stamp for Tennessee Ernie Ford, a son of Bristol who was a giant in the country music industry. We thank him for those contributions, and this is one way that we can request federal action to have the United States Postal Service recognize Tennessee Ernie Ford for his contributions by a stamp. One resolution this month included a lease with Teneva LLC, which is the hotel development. Part of their parking will need to be on city property, and so the city has entered into a long-term lease, a 40-year lease, with this resolution. We had our last resolution talking about tax equivalent payments. In this case, it was monies that had been received from Bristol, Tennessee Essential Services. In closing, I hope you'll consider joining us April 3rd at 7 p.m. in the Slater Center for our next City Council meeting. Thank you.